Hello all YouTubers, I am the Weather Gene. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Thank you all for tuning back in. As always, please consider clicking the subscribe button. And I just want to share my Google Plus account real quick, because if you click this +1 button right here, it will share your videos with other friends as long as you're logged into your Google account. But it's just for more added support. But even if you don't, guys, that's just a choice. That's a voluntary act that you can do. But even if you don't, thank you all for an amazing year so far. As we head into 2019, we're going to learn so much more here. And as always, please consider clicking the subscribe button right there. Let's get right into it. So today's presentation for December 31st, I'm going to talk about a storm that's going to hit the southern plains. It's going to bring some snow and ice to some areas and some rain to some areas. So we're going to jump right into it here. So this is Tropical Tidbits. This is the GFS model. This is total snowfall including sleet for the next 5 days. So this storm will come in within the next few days or so. I will be updating on this storm as well. So this will not be my only video I'll be making about this. And even places back in El Paso, Texas might even pick up an inch of snow and ice. And in the mountains of New Mexico, you're going to pick up a lot from this storm. Potentially 9, even 15 inches if you're in the mountains. But in Oklahoma, 6-7 inches. And southern Missouri could pick up 9 or 10. Now, that's just for snow and ice. If you just talk about snow, the totals are cut down a little bit more. So even northern Texas, though, is still picking up 1 to 3 inches of snow. Or 1 to 2, rather. And central Oklahoma, maybe 4 or 5 inches in some spots. And southern Missouri can still have the chance to pick up 6 inches of snow. And even southern Illinois could pick up a dusting to 1 inch of snow, according to the GFS model. According to the NAM model, though, so this is the radar, because I didn't want to use the GFS because it's MSLP, but this is actually radar. This goes out 84 hours. This is the NAM 12KM, so I do like to use this better. And so if we rewind the timestamp here, so watch, we have this big area of freezing rain and sleet in central Texas, all the way down near San Antonio, and even some few snow flurries by Lubbock and Amarillo. But watch as it pulls north. So that's hour 45, hour 42. But watch as we take it to hour 51. The pink is the freezing rain, and the purple is the sleet. So watch all this ice making the way into central Oklahoma. The snow is starting to intensify around Lubbock, Texas. Some snow showers, but still it's going to be on the lighter side. And then northern Arkansas getting some ice and switch over to rain. And watch the snow around Amarillo and Lubbock is still continuing. But northern Arkansas, we might switch to rain. Then the precipitation looks like it's going to taper off. And then it comes back. And it comes back with a hard punch, too. It's going to be a lot of snow, potentially. And watch this wraparound snow being on the back side of that storm system. And it could be very dangerous. So please be careful out there if you are traveling. And some heavier snow bands in eastern Kansas and in Oklahoma, but we still could pick up some intense snowfall. How much? Well, I'm going to show you just snow, but if you want to throw in sleet, according to this model, this is digging down all the way into central southern Texas, potentially an inch or 2. But most of northern central Texas is going to pick up about 1 to 3 inches. Maybe some spots close to Dallas could pick up 4 inches. Then in extreme northern Texas, we're talking about like Texas-Oklahoma border here on the eastern side, could pick up 5 inches. And then Missouri, Kansas, Oklahoma border, even northern Arkansas could pick up 7, 8, 9, 10, which I do not agree with at all. Northern Arkansas is certainly not going to pick up 8 inches of snow. That's going to be all ice included here, folks. All ice included. So just snow, this looks a little bit more reasonable. Eastern Kansas getting about 5 to 8 inches. Maybe northern Oklahoma getting about 4 to 6 inches. And then a lot of central northern Texas picking up about a dusting to 1 inch. And maybe even dusting to 2 inches in around Amarillo. Northern Arkansas could pick up an inch. Central Missouri could pick up an inch. So this sounds a lot more reasonable to me. But you might think otherwise. That is perfectly fine. So weather.gov, National Weather Service. So there's a winter storm watch for central Texas because, not because of the snow necessarily, but because it's ice. Right here, right around Abilene, just east of San Angelo, Brownwood, Texas. So this is the alert that the National Weather Service wrote, and I'm going to read it to you. So it's going to be about freezing rain or sleet may accumulate slightly on power lines and trees that could lead to down power lines. Could be some hazardous driving conditions possibly. So just because it's a winter storm watch doesn't mean it's always going to be snow. It could be ice too. So it's going to be late Tuesday night through Wednesday afternoon here. So please be careful. So this is weather.com and this weather channel, and I'm going to time it out here. So this is Wednesday, and here's a storm over here in eastern Oklahoma. The purple is that icy the freezing rain. The pink is the rain/snow, rain-snow mix. So this is Wednesday, and northern Arkansas looks like it's in a lot of rain. Wednesday night into Thursday, there's starting some ice and snow starting to build up in Texas and Oklahoma. I know it's kind of off the screen, but you can see central Oklahoma in some ice. Then Thursday night into Friday, we see some more ice, particularly freezing rain and rain-snow mix. Not really a period of steady snow in these areas, according to the Weather Channel. And then the storm pulls off on the Friday night. And surprisingly, for the northeast mid-Atlantic, it's going to be all rain, except for the Appalachians could pick up some rain and snow. So you might be asking, well, what do you think about this storm? So I'm going to answer you. So I drew this out in paint myself. This is just what I think about this storm, what it's going to do. And so if you're in western Missouri, southeastern Kansas, central Oklahoma, around Oklahoma City, and maybe the northern smidge of Texas, snow and ice right in that blue area. Snow and ice accumulate 2 to 5 inches. Some areas could pick up 6, but 2 to 5 is going to be the main amount here. And then pink. I'm going to get to the black outline in a minute. But first, just ignore that black line. Just pretend that's all pink there. So this all pink area just north of Dallas, maybe even in Dallas. Northern western Arkansas, extreme southern Missouri, eastern Oklahoma, and even down to northern central Texas. Sleet and freezing rain, possibly mixed with snow. So like snow and ice, and then snow and rain, and eventually it's going to be all over the rain. Maybe end is a little bit of ice. Ice could accumulate 1/100 of an inch to 1/10 of an inch. 1/10 of an inch at the most here. And then that green area is a chilly rain accumulations of an inch and less. High end amounts, rain 1.5 inches potentially anywhere in this green area. But really the inch and less is going to be what we're aiming for here for this storm. And that black outline. So this is the northern edge of that pink area, is basically what I just outlined. The northern edge of that pink area. That's where I think there's going to be a lot of ice, but there will be some snow mixed in, so a dusting to 2 inches. Because they're almost in the blue, so you can't go from 2 to 5 inches in the blue and then all of a sudden just drop down to 1/100 of an inch of ice. So that's why that area could pick up a dusting to 2 inches in that northern area, northern edge of that pink zone. So please be careful traveling on the roads. Thank you for watching my presentation for New Year's Eve 2018. I wish everybody a happy new year and a great success to the new year. Thank you for watching. I dedicate this presentation to all the police officers and military crew out there. Thank you for fighting for us.